Hello, good evening, and welcome back to another episode of The Evening Word. I am your host, Saxophone Delmon, bringing you love, light, and positivity to your newsfeed. It is a happy December 4th, today in 2020. It's actually a special day for me and a lot of my brothers, as it is. I am a member of the Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, and I'd like to give them a shout out to the rest of my brothers out there on Happy Founders Day. And if you don't know anything about Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity, it is the first black organization of America. Right? We were the first. It includes people like Frederick Douglass, W.B. Du Bois, Dr. Martin Luther King, Duke Ellington, and Jesse Owens, and a whole slew of many of my other brothers. So happy Founders Day to you guys. Much love to y'all. And everybody else, how's your day? Are you having a good evening, a good day? Did you have a good morning? Is it a good now? Live in the present, right? So how's it going? How are you doing right now? I hope you're doing well and everything is blessed. And thank you for joining us here on the Evening Word. I love these talks that we have before the actual recording. I think this is what it's all about, right? We're supposed to gather and talk and communicate and talk to other different people that have different beliefs, and then you start thinking everything's so different, and then all of a sudden you start seeing all the similarities, not only just the similarities, but also how things are connected. And it's just a blessing. People of the same denominations only go to the same church, only conversate with the same people. Well, that's not really spreading the word. That's just talking the same word. But when we all start, linking together and talking about the Lord and talking about higher powers and talk about spirit, you get different versions of the truth and variations that kind of like puzzle pieces. Instead of everybody just having one big picture, like you start seeing how one little piece starts connecting us all to form a big picture. And, well, I don't know, it just feels like a blessing. Today feels blessed. So today's word, the verse of the day, is coming from Isaiah chapter 55, verse 8 through 9, and Colossians chapter 4, verse 2, and Psalm chapter 116, verse 17. All right, let us get into it. It says, "My thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways. As the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways and thoughts higher than yours. Remember who I am when you spend time with me. Marvel at the wonder of being able to commune with the King of the universe, anytime, any place. Never take this amazing privilege for granted." Actually, I want to stop right there because we get so wrapped up in everybody tells us to pray, right? We're going through our hardest times and our bad times, or even just it's just negative times right now. Not necessarily the worst times ever, but even just times that just mess up our day, right? Even if you just stub your toe. When somebody says, "Oh, just pray on it." "Oh, just pray on it." "Oh, I'll pray for you." And you go, yeah. It kind of is so easy to kind of just brush it off, right? Because we don't see the results. It's like seeing is believing. Well, that's probably true. Seeing is believing. But trust doesn't come overnight. Trust is something you build, right? Like when you first meet somebody, you don't give them the keys to your car. Go, "Here, my car's your car." As you're shaking their hand, "Hey, nice to meet you." Yeah. No, you have to build trust. It comes on however way, and it's not a certain dictionary way that is defined. This is what builds trust and this loses trust and this. No, everybody is different. And we all, it's amazing that we can all understand that we have a different relationship with each other and a different mindset. And I'm totally different from everybody else. And I'm very individual. And you're right. We all are, in the billions of people, we are all unique. And the craziest thing is we can all have unique relationships with each other, just like we can all uniquely have a unique relationship with God. But it comes with building trust. And the only way you build trust is every day, all day, in everything, good and bad, even neutral. All right? So when somebody says, I'll pray for you, or you need just to pray or whatever, it's like, I don't know how it's going to work. I don't see that working. It's because his ways are not our ways. His thoughts are not our thoughts. He'll find a way when we can't. But you got to ask him to do it, or he won't. All right? Yeah, keep reading. Though I am vastly higher and greater than you, I am training you to think my thoughts. As you spend time in my presence, my thoughts gradually form in your mind. My spirit is the director of this process. Sometimes he brings Bible verses to mind. Sometimes he enables you to hear me speak directly to you. These communications strengthen you and prepare you for whatever is before you on your life path. Take time to listen to my voice. Through your sacrifice of precious time, I bless you far more than you dare to ask. All right, these words come from Isaiah chapter 55, 8-9, Colossians chapter 4, verse 2, and Psalm 116, verse 17. It says, I am training you to think. Now, when we talk about prayer and meditation, we look at meditation. Prayer is already hard to do. And now I got to find a quiet place to talk with God. And I can't find a quiet place. And I'm got to calm my mind. Well, I can't calm my mind. And if this is the only way that I can communicate with God, and it's the only way I'm going to listen, well, then I can't. Why is it so hard? Well, then I just can't do it. Fine. Another thing I fail at, right? And I say we have to want to be able to learn that communication. It's kind of like when your cell phone doesn't work, or even better, when you're single and you have that person that you've been longing for. You don't just send an email. Oh, they didn't respond to my email. Oh, forget it. It's over. I'm done with women for life. All women. No, it doesn't get that drastic. Yes, it's not easy. And it's easy to talk to God. Yes, he's always listening. But the hard part, the yin and yang of it, the balance of it is it's hard to listen. It's hard to hear. It's hard to calm our mind. But just like being good at bowling is hard, and cake decorating, and cursive writing, all that stuff is hard. And it kind of sucks that we don't really have some kind of grading system to say, oh, I put this much time into my faith, and my spirit has grown this much, and my soul is at this level. It's not an actual meter that you can chop on the wall like growing in age. No, it's actually an internal meter, and you feel it in spirit, you feel it in love, you feel it in just positivity. If you ever seen The Grinch That Stole Christmas, and he's mean and just muggy the whole time. He's and everything's just negative. And he's making more negative to cause the more negative because I'm going to make this so bad for everyone. And then all of a sudden something sparks in him and his heart grew bigger. And his heart, the ice fell off of his heart and it grew warm. And he started changing that frown upside down into a weird, crazy, freaky smile. It can change just like that off of something weird and nothing, no matter how much bad you have tried to cause on people, no matter how much bad has caused to you, no matter how much negative has just been through your whole life. Every time I try to do something, everywhere I go, every person and relationship I have. Sometimes you just got to think about Well, I'm being prepared for like heaven. God is molding me to get to the finish line. Running a marathon hurts. We're all talking about getting to all the way to the end of a marathon. And right when you see you get the banana in the water in the crowd, now your legs want to hurt. It's like, it's a quarter mile of a way. It's like, it's a quarter mile away. I can't make it. It's like, look, you've come 25 miles by foot. I don't even want to put that kind of mileage on my Prius. And you ran it on foot in some Converse. Wow, that's amazing. No knock on Converse if you guys are going to endorse. But seriousness is, he can take us through the hardest part with a little bit of love and a little bit of everyday praise, and let him enable us to be able to take us through those parts that we don't think we can carry ourselves. So thank you for joining us here at another episode of The Evening Word. Thank you so much for all of the love and the comments and the everybody that I'm meeting new people. People are signing up and stuff. It's kind of cool because I thought I was going to get bananas thrown at me. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. I hope you have a wonderful night. Keep the faith. Take care of each other. And I hope to see you tomorrow with another Evening Word. Much love, you guys. Bye.